Hello, and welcome to my reselling channel, Flippin' Hippos. I'm Star. You're watching this on a Monday, so that means it's time for the highlight reel. You should be watching this March 30th, and so we've only got 2 days left in March already. And that means first quarter. Oh, where is this year going? We're already done with the first quarter in March. In April, gotta file taxes. Not my favorite thing. But anyway, let's jump in with some highlights from my sales from March 20th through the 25th. I got a lot pulled up. This is going to be a little bit longer of a week. There were a lot of things that sold that I want to talk about or I want to show you. That doesn't always happen because, as I've mentioned before, I sell a lot of the same kinds of items and brands over and over again. But this week, there was a lot of variety. There were a lot of bras. You're going to see the bras. This is a Kubi, sold for $25, $20 plus the $5.49 shipping. And new with tags. I already said that. It's purple. It's so pretty. So this was just out of one of my bulk buys. I buy out a lot of my friends all the time. This little baby doll, so precious. She's got a porcelain face and look at her little face. She's like laughing and she's got her two little teeth. I want to say it's an Ann Getty's, but it didn't have any tags on it, and I didn't want to get hit with any kind of suspension or Vera, so I just didn't put a brand. But she sold for $15 plus 7 shipping. I did put her in a box. I had a wee little box I put her in because her face is porcelain. Big Star. I love this brand of jeans. I can usually get about $25, $30 for them. Big Star. Look for that. Look for that brand. This is a good brand. Okay, we sold 2 lambs this weekend. And I'm thinking it's because, when is Easter? It's sooner than normal, right? Isn't it like April 5th this year? It's sooner than normal. Yeah, it's April 5th. So usually around March and April of every year, if I have plush lambs, sheep, chicks, chickens, ducks, peeps, they start selling. This little lamb is so stinking cute. The Precious Moments. And it sold for $9 plus $6.50 shipping. Little baby lamb. Another bra. This is Bali Comfort. I like the Bali bras a lot. The bigger sizes, new with tags, all of that is a bonus. Sold for $22, give or take. 15 plus 7 is 22. I'm trying to make my math easy. Look at this necklace. This is definitely a mixed media piece, which would have been a good thing to put in the title, mixed media, but I didn't have room and I wanted beachcore. You got to be picky and choosy with those titles. Look how pretty all those pieces are. This was a really nice piece. $25. Eli Cattleman. So with shipping, you're looking like right under $20 all in for this Eli Cattleman Pearl Snap. I wanted to show it to you because it's still a viable brand. It's good bread and butter. I did have it clearanced out, so I do normally start them around $25 plus the 7 shipping. This one had sat around for long enough that I did throw it in my 50% off clearance, which I do with older items from time to time. I just created a store category in my store called clearance, and I can put all the items I want in there that I want to clearance out, and then I run a sale 50% off with the rules to only include that category. So it's an easier way to like clearance stuff out or have specific sales. I throw stuff in there from time to time when I'm delisting, relisting, just to kind of get some old stuff moving. This brand though, like I used to get $40 for this, believe it or not, back in like 2018. Pearl snaps are still a thing though, so don't overlook them. I just wanted to show you this because it's a very simple piece, a very simple, minimalistic, nice fashion piece, and it still sold for $20 all done with shipping. Another bra. This one isn't as exciting. It's like $10 all in. But all the bras came in together in one big bulk buy. And you saw last week the one with the zipper, the Victoria's Secret, I believe it was. The expensive ones all sold first. There was some double D, some really large ones. But this one just not as exciting. But I listed them all. And so here's some pajamas. And I just want to talk about pajamas really quick. Last year, I haven't been to this thrift store, I want to say since September or October. It might have been October because I remember the Halloween signs were up at the Goodwill. Because of weather. I typically only go to the thrift store once a month, the last Sunday of every month. I go with my eBay Seller Circles group, my friends Karen and Kelly, and we have a blast. We go to Aldi, grocery shop, we make a whole day of it. It's really fun. But we've been having to cancel because of weather, because, you know, Pittsburgh. But I had started to look at pajamas. And I think I'm going to keep up that trend because these pajamas sold for like $30. And the 2-piece sets at our Goodwill, if it's 99-cent day, you get both pieces for that 99 cents. It's not like it's 99 cents for the top and the bottom each. If they're connected by a hanger and they're considered a set, you get both pieces for 99 cents. So I'm going to start looking at pajamas more. I had a bunch of nightgowns that had already sold last fall. Just something to get into. And you guys know I use List Perfectly's AI to help me with my listing. So I can very easily learn terms and styles without spending hours on research. Don't overlook the pajamas, man. And then this, I love pendants. You guys hear me talk about pendants on here all the time because I love them. I love them, love them, love them. Especially like these glass ones with the hand-blown like paint inside. They're just so pretty. So beautiful. And go figure. Can this start selling some swimsuits because I've been loading in swimsuits. I have been listing 5 to 10 a day every day since I started on this journey. I still have a whole stack over here, but we're getting there and they're starting to sell, which is awesome. And this sold for right around $20. And it's a push-up. This is a nice print. I liked this one. You guys probably remember seeing it in the haul. And then just Vince Camuto, like, it's an okay brand. I would pick it up on purpose at the thrift if it was a big enough size. This was just a large, so this might be one I would leave behind, but this came in a whole set. So again, I list everything out of theirs. Look at this cool chainmail. This is just, I'm showing you this just because it's cool. This is just a cool necklace. Like, I mean, some of the pieces I get from Whistle Pig is just amazing. I get really good jewelry. I really do. I'm very blessed to have that source. And oh, I wanted to show you that I can have weeks on Poshmark where it's just low-end bread and butter stuff. And again, it's stuff I'm trying to clearance out. So if it's something that I've moved to like 50% off on eBay, sometimes I will mark it down on Poshmark or go in and send out 40% off offers to clearance stuff out. And I'll take what I can take. I mean, this is a volume-based business. These Heshi bead necklaces, oh my gosh. I've had them made out of shell. I've had them made out of wood. They're just like the surfer dude look. And I always put beach, core, and surfer. These do really well. I get anywhere from 25 to 35, depending on what it looks like and if I do a sale or whatever. But yeah, these surfer dude necklaces they sell so fast, like as soon as I can get them listed. And this was a unique piece. In fact, this just sold this morning, so it will be shipped out tomorrow. Nice little chain link bracelet. And I sold a pair of $20 pants on Mercari. I was very proud. Mercari's, I don't know what's going on. Mercari and I we're friends, but not all the time. And I sold a couple of static listings on Whatnot. I sold this little guy, Duke. Oh, I didn't mean to close that whole tab out. Dingbat. Dingbat. And then I sold another lamb. But get this. It's a Beanie Baby. I sold it for, I think, $5. So I moved a lot of my older plushies over to Whatnot static listings. And I put them in at 50% of the price I wanted on eBay just to try to clearance them out. And I've been doing plush shows. So every Monday at 2 p.m., not this last Monday because I was sick, but it took pretty well. I do pretty well. I like selling on Whatnot shows, but I like the static listings too. All right, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything you saw in this video or reselling in general, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe because it would help me feed my hungry hippos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.